viewers. Good morning, Facebook viewers. Good morning, Instagram viewers. Good morning to everyone. Beautiful day, a little bit windy, and we're in the perfect spot for today's topic. And I just want to say that we through everything that we've been going through 2020. We've been going through ups and downs, roller coasters, and just so much that we've been going through. So I want to get away from that because, each time we talk, I explain about how our environment, how just the earth itself is doing some crazy stuff. And we can knock all that out to say, oh, well, they complain about global warming, they've been doing it for so long. What they haven't been doing for so long is telling you that all the records have been shattered as far as storms go, as far as hurricanes go, the tropical storms that we're experiencing. They've shattered record books. So we can continue, we can go through our lives and worry about just ourselves and our jobs and our families, which is normal and what we are supposed to be focused on. But what we need to focus on is the fact of why these storms are continuing. So, I'm a researcher, so I've always researched, I've never been satisfied with just a simple answer. So I always want to go to the root. And through my research, I've found that the earth itself is running out of sand. And we look around, we see rocks, we see, sand, and, we see dirt, we see the deserts, different types of sand. But the fact that a lot of the sand which we're getting is being dredged out of these oceans to replenish the oceans, but also to build artificial islands, also to build buildings, skyscrapers. This is all made out of sand. And the sand is running so scarce that they can't replace this sand because whether they built with it or whether they used it for a commercial purpose, they can't reuse this sand. So when we look at the tropical storms that are coming and why these things are doing so much damage on land is because a lot of the sand that we have is being extracted, and it's through that extraction which allows no barrier on the water. So the water is going to have a free reign to hit land in a more powerful way. That's why we're seeing more severe storms. Also, the fires, because of the fact that we're taking so much out of the earth and the fact that we're putting out so much pesticides, the trees that you look at, all across the globe, these trees, it would take lightning to split these branches open. But what I ask you guys to do, you viewers, is to whenever you're on your trail, whenever you're doing your walk, look at these trees. These trees are actually just being split, and it's because there's not enough nutrients in that ground to give those trees strength. So they're like almost like becoming like grass. So all the things that we take for granted, the one thing that we should never lose sight of is our home, because we only have one earth. And if we don't do what we need to take care of this earth, then all the drama in the world doesn't stop you if you don't have a place to set your feet or a place to build your home and everything is underwater. So don't allow people to continuously dictate to you that global warming, COVID, all these different things are hoaxes. These are not hoaxes. And, for the people, just think, in North Carolina, 7 people lost their lives because of these storms. So when we think that we're not affected and these things are hoax, those people who are burning, who lost their properties, all these businesses that have been burned down, over the past 2 years because these fires have not stopped. So if we continue to think that everything is good with us, then, a year from now, when it's too late to do anything about it, please, we can't come out and cry and say, what are we going to do now? We have to do something now. We understand, COVID is serious, which also we have to do something about that. But the same passion that we're going at COVID with in a worldwide response It's the same worldwide response that we should have to saving this environment for our children, because we have no sand. And if the way that I did this is I put a video on my feed. So going to that video, like whenever I'm speaking, there's all different speakers who are speaking the same thing, and you know they're giving facts. But the fact that I want to give to you is that you would think that the mafia, like you would think about a mob or you would think about a gang, you would say, oh well, you know they're in it for the money, they're in for the drugs, they're extortion. Well, did you know that there's a Moroccan and a Turkish sand mafia? And what these individuals do is they sell illegal sand so that countries like us, countries all over the world, they can build. And this is illegal, and this is sand. So if you think sand is not serious, look up sand mafias. And let's do our part in making things better. And with that, everyone, I want to say, have an awesome day, enjoy your weekend, and with that, peace and blessings.